This morning, we're celebrating a major milestone of one of Oregon wine country's longest-running fine dining restaurants.
Yeah, the Painted Lady changed the game when it opened its doors in Newburgh in 2005. So now to celebrate, co-owner and acclaimed chef Alan Rout is out with his new book, a limited 20th anniversary edition cookbook highlighting their story and sharing some of their recipes of literal success. So speaking of chef, he's with us this morning. Good morning.
Oh, it's so great to be here.
It's so great to have you in. It's wonderful to have you in our studios, and congrats on 20 years.
Thank you.
Has it felt like 2 decades has gone by since you opened the Painted Lady?
Or 4 decades.
Yeah, Has it been a whirlwind?
You know, it's fast and it's slow.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. It's gone quickly, but at the same time, it does feel like it's been a long time.
Yeah, I could picture that. Well, again, you're out with your new book to celebrate 20 years. It's called The Painted Kitchen. What inspired you to celebrate 20 years with this new cookbook?
Well, sharing the recipes and sharing the path that we've been on was important to me. But also, like, I kind of always wanted to write a book. So when I started cooking, I kind of always wanted to. I mean, I always kept recipes that I'd been working on and stuff. But I don't know. We got to the 20-year marker, and we just were talking about how to celebrate it. And I just thought that letting people into the business, letting people into like what has happened over the last 20 years and what we've been doing, and sharing recipes.
And you just mentioned it a little bit. It's so much more than just sharing recipes. You're sharing the story of the last 2 decades. What are some things that people will learn about your journey and your businesses?
Well, I mean, probably a lot. Not being there every day, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, the history. I'm originally from Roanoke, Virginia. And I met my wife Jessica in Miami. We were both working in Miami. We moved around a lot, and then she's an Oregonian, and she eventually convinced me to move back or to move to Oregon. And the wine country just seemed like a great place to open a restaurant.
Yeah, I mean, your journey, it's taken you all over the country, as you were just saying. And when you moved to Newburgh in 2005, you know, I know you have a huge focus on local ingredients and the quality ingredients, and that. I feel like this farm to table method and this mindset was really peaking, you know, in the mid 2000s. What was it like for you as somebody who wasn't originally from the area to land in wine country in the Willamette Valley, and all of a sudden it feels like the world is your playground?
I mean, what a cool opportunity at the time, because coming into a new area and like finding all of these ingredients. And the amazing thing about Oregon, not having been from here, is how much it's such a diverse growing region, and it's the kind of product that you can find, and you have so much to play with. Yeah, which is a little bit kind of like, you know, overwhelming when you're starting out, because you're like, I mean, your choices are endless. But it was great. I mean, it's great to make the relationships with purveyors and growers and fishermen and all that stuff.
That's wonderful.
Well, I mean, 20 years is not easy to do in the restaurant industry. People will find that they've been very successful if they almost make it to 10, but 20 years is a feat. And you have dozens of recipes that you're sharing with folks in this new cookbook. So can you give us a couple of teasers? What recipes will people be bringing into their kitchen?
You know, I wrestled a lot with the format on how to make the book, as far as like there were a lot of different ways that we wanted to lay it out, and we settled on having a bunch of recipes from each course, because we're a tasting menu. The miso custard is certainly kind of a staple that has been with us over the years, from the early years. So that's one that we're definitely excited to share. A lot of people who come to the restaurant, say they'd like to try to make this at home.
Now you can.
And now you can.
Now you can.
Now you can. Yeah, give it a shot. Well, and with that said, I mean, let's talk about your restaurant. Let's talk about the Painted Lady itself a little bit. You know, it's very seasonal. It's very, like you said, it's about the courses. You kind of take people on a journey. You're not just sitting down eating one dish and then walking out. Describe what you've created with the Painted Lady over the last 20 years.
Well, it was always tasting from the beginning, which was kind of like, I mean, maybe a little bit ambitious when we started out, you know, when we were trying to embrace ourselves to the community and such. We've evolved. And it's a little bit in the style of omakase, Japanese, where I kind of wanted to tell a story through the courses. So you sit down and you have canapes and you have an introduction, and you get settled, and of course there's the wine pairings, which a lot of people do, and so it's just it's kind of a coursed story over a couple hours.
And now you can bring that home through this new book. Again, it's called The Painted Kitchen. So it's a limited edition 20th anniversary cookbook there.
I would love people to do the whole menu.
Yeah, could they?
at home. Yeah.
It's like how good of a cook do you have to be at home? Like I am a horrible cook. Like would I be able to put this together, or would it take some years of practice?
It would take some special tools.
Yeah.
And it would take maybe some pottery or getting some special plates. But but no, I think it's very doable.
That's great. That's great.
And
Yeah.
I've always kind of emphasized bringing people into the restaurant as cooks and teaching them from the foundation. So I really like doing that. And I tried to write it from a standpoint that you could, just pick this up and
Layman's terms. Yeah. Even a Travis could do it.
Yeah, I bet you could.
Even a Travis could do it. Well, Chef, thank you so much for coming in and joining us today. Again, if you want to take home the Painted Ladies Cookbook, The Painted Kitchen, you can find a link to all of the information right now on coin.com.
Yeah, those books start shipping out there in February. Chef, it's great to talk to you.
Oh, so much fun.
Yeah, really glad you were here. Tomorrow on AM Extra, take a page from the book